My humble king. Very true. The humblest of all people, actually. Right. I ended by killing the chromatic ballet ladies, which was not a fun fight, but I also was there a bit earlier than I should have been. Let me check the map. So can someone confirm that I changed the game category and title, please? I'm not sure if I pressed confirm or not. Yes? Okay, thanks. So now I want to go to... Oh, I wanted to go to... Was it this place? Stoneway Cliffs? Oh, there's like a big-ass mask that you need to kill in like 4 turns or something. I could possibly be able to kill it now. Like a secret boss fight, I guess. Or an optional boss fight, maybe. And then I guess I'll go to the main objective. Right, Stonewave Cliffs, maybe? I don't remember if it was before or after Versa died. What's up with the lightning? Like, it doesn't look alright. Are my graphic settings correct? Yeah, it looks like it. Interesting. Has anyone tried making like miso glazed salmon?
Well, that will help.
Yeah. Did you like it, or what did you think about it? So I'm not sure if this is the correct area. Could be a wrong area. It's nice, but you can't use too much miso or it will overwhelm the flavor. Yeah, the issue I like made it once, and the issue I had was that it was basically actually kind of boring. Like, it added so much like prep time and was much harder to make than just getting a cast iron pan super hot. And it didn't like taste any better than like if I just do like a pan fried salmon fillet. I followed the Kenchi's recipe and even marinated it for whatever it says you should marinate it for. And it's still, the flavor was only very like surface. Generally agree, salmon doesn't need much, yeah. Just didn't feel like it added anything with like a lot of prep time and expensive ingredients. Because I bought some salmon for tomorrow, so probably just gonna pan fry them with some red chard salad.
glow.
What's up with the game? Like, it looks wrong somehow. Maybe it's just the lightning? Sure. Even the music is kinda like uncomfortable. Like the sound quality is strange. It feels.
Blade cut through the flames. I'm ready.
I get smoked.
Good.
Easy win. Very nice. I straight up don't know if I'm in the correct area. Which is not good. I might be in the wrong area. It's for the GP. Are you still playing Night Train? Otherwise, by the way. You said yesterday you were done with some challenge, I guess. Is it maybe here? Oh my god. I guess I can buy a recode, why not? I don't even need to attack, I guess. Ah, let's actually kill it. Alright. Blast the MFR. Holy shit, so many. Oh, it doesn't even get to play, that's funny.
A storm is coming.
Only played a bit when I woke up. Got to new gaping jaw, then died next transfer shit and kept resetting, I see. Fair. Let me actually restart the game because something feels wrong about the game. Like the sound quality is... Not sure if you also hear it in the OBS. It's like... weirdly like whistling, I guess. Like it's uncomfortably high pitched. And just the graphics look strange. Do you think you're gonna buy Souls games if they go on sale in the Steam Summer Sale? Otherwise? Sounded normal to me. Strange. The people who were contracted to build the website for the organization I'm going to be a part of, for the postdoc, are using a no-code solution. I can do this much better than them. But it's not something you're working on, right? Like you would be working on different parts. Still looks and feels strange. I don't know. Maybe I'm drunk / high today. Unfortunately, no money right now, I see. We also found a funny not even a bug, I guess, but like an issue at work. Like, I'm working on a software that's like licensed monthly or yearly, right? And it's kind of expensive. And one of my coworkers found out that straight up, you can just make a trial version, and then once the trial account, and once that trial runs out, you can just make a new trial month on the exact same credit card. So you can just straight up make, have endless trials, so you can have the product for free. Sometimes a restart helps. A week ago I had problem with game installing very slowly. On Steam it went away after a restart. Yeah, I restarted my PC right before the stream. I do it now because I need to reinstall my piece of shit PC because it's on an old SSD right now. It's not related to my work, but I will need DNS access to some of the subdomains, I see. It's just that their designs are stupid. Someone is not paid enough to care, I guess. WinRAR with one more step. Yeah, I guess the difference is that it's like an actually a bit more expensive software. I don't remember how much it costs exactly, but it's kind of expensive. Disposable credit card exists too. Yeah, I don't know how they deal with those, and don't really care, to be honest. Like this is correct. I think you also have to put in your phone number, probably.
A storm is coming.
If I break this stone, probably not.
Finesse and grace.
I think it just had a pop-up saying you had to pay to use it, but if you close the pop-up, you could still use it. Yeah, I do remember that. And at one point, it had like a pop-up that said, if you want to continue using WinRAR, press like 1, 2, or 3. And it was randomly one of those numbers, so you had to click the correct number every single time. I remember that as well. That was kind of funny.
Take down their shields.
But I use 7-zip these days.
Please survive.
Is the trial version licensed for commercial use, though? That's actually a topic we had issues with, because we were bought by a bigger company like 7 years ago at this point, but we were kind of separate from their products, and we always had it that our program or our software could be used commercially even in trial. But they were kind of thinking about changing this, so I'm not sure if they already changed it or if they're still planning and probably will in the future. But in the past we definitely had that you can use commercially on trial version, which was kind of nice. Elf's thought WinRAR was looking some features. I don't know actually, but probably it's something you don't really need as someone who just needs to unzip a zip or a RAR file, right? Alright, let's I don't know, let's Stormcaller.
Thunder, strike swift.
And Fences Flurry, I guess.
Blade, cut through the flames.
Just straight up killed.
Take down their shields.
Also just straight up killed. I mean, I am in the early game area, to be fair. A lot of software have commercialization restriction of their trial version, yeah. Which is why it won't be that notable, but we previously allowed commercial use with trial. But even then, it's kinda like, how are they gonna know, I guess? Like, we do get like, there is like basically a position that is like tasked with getting studios who use pirated version of our software to convert them to a paid version. Huh, I thought it was this, but apparently no. Still many companies will want to follow the laws as some extra revenue. Yeah, for sure. This would be more like a problem for, or like something hobbyists or like individual users could take advantage of. But I'm kinda sure like no one actually found it. Because just the just the fact that you have to input your credit cards will probably make people think it actually works, because it should work. It's about liability, right? It matters if your company is big enough to have lawyers, basically. From which side do you mean? Like from the people who would use trial version or pirated version, or from our company that could sue them? Your company, I see. Yeah, it's definitely big enough to have lawyers. Like way past that. It's more like, it's usually not worth the money to prosecute the companies who use pirated version of the software. It's more like, it's better to like try to get them convert to a paid version. And usually it's Chinese companies who use pirated software. So the way they are trying to prevent is by getting like Chinese localization of the software. They would not want the liability of using their software that has dubious licensing for you. Yeah. But some people just don't give a shit.
Ice, shut. I'm ready.
Make their PCs explode if they use pirated version.
Take down their shields.
Yeah, that's a good idea, I think.
Blade cut through the flames. Xiao, dodge. Feel better.
We actually at one point had a like an update that added like reporting, basically, that if you use like a unlicensed software, it would basically give your IP and some hardware info to our company. And we basically had no other updates we wanted or like had ready besides that update. So we had kind of a like moral quandary. Like releasing a hotfix or something that would add just anti-piracy tracking without any updates, so it was kind of awkward. For people it's fine, it's different if it's a part of your money-making pipeline, yeah. But like I said, they are straight up usually like Russian and Chinese studios, or like companies that will use the software. Like 50 people, and all of them on pirated version, which is funny. And sometimes people will straight up come to the work forum and just admit they are using a pirated version, which is even funnier. Like, bro, you just came to like an official forum where all the devs and like customer support hang out and just tell them you're using a pirated copy. Laws don't matter everywhere, yeah. It's more illegal, known for having good ideas, true. What the fuck is the big face? I think I'm gonna Google it actually. Sailing the seven seas, still trying to stop them. Be careful with collecting data, the penalty might be bigger than for the pirates. I mean, the lawyers definitely had part in that, so I'm sure it's perfectly legal. Wasn't something the developers just thought of themselves.
Thunder. Strike swift.
Make sure to snake a peek at the final boss while googling. Not like I could change something anyways, yeah. That's true as well.
Take down the shields.
It was just kind of funny, like, imagine like updating your software just so, in case you have a pirated copy, it will like report your IP and some hardware info. Not the best incentive to update. And people are so bad with updating, and I kind of understand them, to be honest. Like sometimes people will just like report a bug that says like, yeah, this doesn't work. And we tell them it's actually fixed in the new version, and they just say, yeah, but I don't want to update. Like, what do you expect? I think I'm in the wrong place. Bruh, yeah. It's very funny. But I kinda understand them because updating can sometimes just break a lot of stuff. But it is frustrating from the opposite perspective. Could it be crashing cavern maybe? Coworker used Windows 7 until a couple weeks ago. That's actually problematic because of the soft security updates, right? So that is kinda messed up. Where could it be? Maybe Twilight Quarry? I'm still using Windows 10, so that's also the reason I want to update, because I'll be forced in October basically. Do you wanna know? Yeah. If you can Google, you know which boss I'm talking about, Vico? Crashing cavern? Okay, thanks. Makes sense, because it is a cavern that straight up crushes you. Found out, okay. Thanks. Made him update because I upgraded the project to latest Visual Studio. Yeah, that's just not not good. I like Windows 11, don't mind it personally. I don't like it at all, but I'll probably get used to it once I remove the new context menu. Probably gonna be fine. Combat is pretty small in Chile, yeah, makes sense. Still kinda strange. Just hate the having to upgrade, yeah. Probably fine. It has some issues, like I don't like how it looks. I don't like the new Windows menu. I don't like the context menu. Those are the main differences, I guess. Alright, let's get crushed. Let's get physical. I've seen nothing of it so far, so I don't know. Yeah, and I have to use it on like remote machines sometimes, and don't like it, basically. Sure, this is gonna go well.
It's an ambush.
A ambush. Last time I used Windows was Windows 7, damn. How old is Windows 7 at this point?
Flames. Brave.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely doable.
Feel the burn.
Okay, so what does it do? Walls are moving, okay.
I'll do it.
Exhaust the expedition. That's bad. 2009 birth to 2020 death. So like 2012 maybe? When you are hacking them. Exactly. The pirated... the people who pirated our software. This laptop came with Windows 11 and ran Valorant fine, so I never went back. Yeah, fair. Walls shouldn't move. What if I'm in your walls, Tico? Let's do immolation. He's exhausted, which is kind of annoying. Let's just attack, I guess. Started using only Linux by 2015, was dual booting back then. Yeah, fair. I'm not personally the biggest fan of Linux. Like, I know it's nicer in most ways. I just don't like how clunky it is. And even the non-clunky, like Ubuntu and stuff like that, you still have to like deal with a lot of software that works on Windows doesn't work on Linux that well, or you need to like emulate it, I guess. And also like the software I work on just straight up doesn't work on Linux, so it's probably the most important part, to be honest. Now I have a pleb MacBook laptop too, so not Linux anymore, I think. I need to go to the office next week to pick up the MacBook. Ito's side hustle is making videos of him phoning users that pirated his software, like that one guy does with Indian scammers, damn. You got me, Tico. Fuck. Caught. Doxed. Shit. It's bad. The walls are closing. I can stun him now, I guess. Shields itself. That won't do anything. Tried Linux and got over the face. I also had to use Linux in high school. Like, we had to use Red Hat, which isn't exactly the most beginner-friendly Linux you can use. And I think I like started on the wrong side of Linux, so that's also where my dislike of Linux comes from. Get to this because I don't need to worry about supporting Windows. If I had to defer Windows, I will have to use Windows, yeah, exactly. Used Linux for a while, long time ago, maybe it's better these days. Yeah, it probably is, but still. It's not like a operating system for a casual user, mostly, right? Sound stuttering? Huh. Installing simple shit is just more hassle than it should be. Yeah. Installing stuff on Arch Linux is easier than on every other platform. But you still need to write like the command, right? You can just double click an icon or like an exe file and then just click next 3 times and it installs for you. I read that in high school, that's crazy. Yeah, it was like a technical school. Apparently there was a major data breach recently that leaked like 16 billion passwords, and with recently I mean like yesterday. Huh. Nice. I guess I can finally find some forgotten passwords for me. Let's go. Let's try combustion.
A storm is coming.
Win is a win. It has gotten a lot better, but don't do it if you're not a dev. Terminal is home. Yeah, and most people won't be able to use Terminal. Which is kind of like what I hate about Mac OS. Like, it doesn't actually let you do like anything. And the only way you can do stuff in Mac OS is by using Terminal. But Terminal isn't made for the people who want to use macOS. Like, macOS is made for people who don't want to touch a computer at all, right? Okay, get fucked. Solidifying. +2 shield when the character's health falls below 50% once per battle. Nice. So, which database got hacked? Or like multiple databases? Thanks for the clappy. Also tried the Hackerman Linux, forgot the name as well, like Kalina, Kalim, something like that, right? Isn't it like the Hindu goddess? Starting with K. Kalinka, not that. What is the name? Just Kali? Or Kali? Multiple ones, I think, lots of big players. Nice. I never liked having cyber security anyways. Kali or backtrack, depending on how old you are. I think it probably was Kali. I guess the correct path is here then. Kali Linux. Yeah, I think that's actually it. Kali from WWE. Who was it? Somehow feels familiar, but not too familiar. Backtrack was its precursor back in the 2006 era. I think. How old would OS be? 9?
Oh, shit, they were all crushed.
Oh, it's the Great Kali. But it's written
But both my legs are crushed as well.
K-H-A-L-I.
And I don't know how much longer I have. I wish I could have avenged you all. If anyone finds this journal, do not enter this cave. The Nevron inside will crush you.
Timothy Chalamet, by the way. Didn't have a brain back then, I mean, did any of us? Don't think, have I been pwned as the data breach in their search yet, but I did it anyways and found out my email has been in a breach in 2020 on a site I didn't even remember using. Yeah, I've definitely had have been in a data breach. Was that all, I guess? Yeah, seems like that's all. Good times though. Don't think so. Most of my passwords are compromised, but I'm too lazy to change them. Yeah, kinda same. I'm sure I have my name in many lists back when I was trying to use Metasploit. What is Metasploit? I think I know it. I like the S key just waiting here. A penetration testing software, I see. Penetration. Aha. He said soft. Drums on it. Alright, so that was what I planned to do. So... main story time, I guess? Let's go back around the whole world again. Basically just need to go that way, I guess. Around... I haven't really been here, I guess. I can also explore that area. Still in Act 2? Yeah, exactly. Had a headache and just woke up. Actually, video of me right now. Alright. Welcome back, Joe. Hope the map was nice. And the headache is better. It's funny how only script kiddies use Kali. Yeah, I mean... makes sense. Like, it is something that like script kiddies will hear about. Like, this is for lead hackermans, so they will try it. Like, actual hackers probably don't give a shit. Probably have like some random Linux distro, like some furry Linux distro that blasts EDM the second you open it. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Joe. On Tails on Debian VM virtual machine. Let's check this area out. I guess I need some like jump ability. I just remembered I also still forgot to visit the guy who's looking for lost chestrels. Oh, this bro is big. Chromatic Reaper Cultist. Sure, that will be easy. Okay, doable. I hate his attacks though.
Okay. Take your shot. Brace yourself.
Let's actually summon Stormcaller. Whenever you open the map, I thought the map was gigantic, but you can just swim across it in like 12 seconds. I mean, it's still kinda big, I guess. It doesn't take exactly 20 seconds, like 3 minutes maybe.
Ready to parry. I'll do it. Yes, dodge.
So build up Versa where the guy could shoot enemies like 80 times in one turn. Yeah, I bet there's a like a really good setup for shooting and then doing follow-up. Alright. Could I stun technically? Nope. I can just shoot, I guess. I just need to actually parry.
Okay. I told you. No margin for
Okay, Mile didn't die. Things like that make me consider buying games, and then I remember that I have no patience to figure this out myself. Is the AP costing shots? I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. Like you shoot many times, and then Versa has a skill that does either more hits or more damage based on how many times you shot that turn. Like I could see some insane combo that way, or combos.
Take your shot. It's not me.
Finally. Yeah. I meant... Oh, what is it? Yeah, this one, follow-up. These medium single target light damage, 1 hit. Damage increased for each free aim shot this turn up to 10 times. Ah, so only 10 times. But still shooting 80 times and then still using follow-up. Seems pretty good.
Expedition 43. Sabine. That damn snake destroyed all our submarines in a matter of minutes. And now we're stuck with no equipment, no food, no water, nothing. No way to get off this island, and no way to kill that bloody serpent. Putain. The painters must be laughing. Diverting the resources of the entire engineering and defense divisions to construct those subs. And mad. All the people who
Subs mentioned. Please everyone drop 5 gifted subs in chat.
If we die stranded on this tiny island after everything we went through to get here, my ghost will haunt her blasted monolith and this island and that stupid snake for all time. Merde!
Cool. Is there a lost chest here somewhere? What are domes going to get to be mentioned? Domes can talk for themselves, I guess. They don't need to be mentioned by other people.
Time for swim.
Right. Main story time, finally. I think I didn't do almost any main story the last 2 streams. Also the beer. Very nice. Don't really feel or like taste any mango, coconut or rice. Maybe mild hint of coconut, but very mild. Which I guess is kinda nice. We don't mention that name here. Doom's Roundtable, yeah. Who did bingo against Pop once, yeah. Once was enough, apparently. That's so funny. Not sure if I like it that I missed it, or if it would be more fun if I didn't miss it. But I like it. I don't think I would be able to not be bitch about it. Taste this, alright. Also missed it. I think everyone here like missed it from Pup's point of view, right? Like you, I bet. Oh, not bet. I assume you know about it. From watching Bingo, but you weren't really watching Pup at that time, right? Otherwise, Rage Quit, yeah. Did you just mention him randomly without knowing the drama? Otherwise? Watched a random video and saw it, so you don't know the drama, I guess. Oh. Yeah, basically, he was playing like against Pup, and Pup was basically sniping him on everything, and by sniping, she started like going for a square earlier than him and finished earlier because he kind of didn't play as well. Like he straight up apparently went to kill the big dragon, Grail, just to get some runes, which costs you like 10 minutes, right? So he basically rage quit, accused Pup of cheating, and apparently like having, I think, Raki on the comms and like telling her which squares is he going for so she could snipe him. And then after that he said that Domo is like a huge sellout in it only for the money and distanced himself from the Bingo Brawlers. I think the guy was also angry because he wasn't allowed to have his streaming overlays active. Yeah, because he had those overlays where if someone posts an emote in chat, the emote, like 7TV or Twitch emote, will stop like bouncing all over the screen. And obviously, during Bingo, there will be many people spamming emotes, so like you would see like the stream and like the other person normally just had the gameplay, right? And you would have like 20 different emotes bouncing all over the screen and it looked absolutely insane. Yeah, Dom's Roundtable. I think he renamed himself. Stopped streaming, but only for like 2 weeks. Like he's back on it now, I'm pretty sure. Where did Domo find that guy? Like he was pretty big on YouTube. Because he was doing like kind of low effort clickbait guides about Elden Ring, to be honest. Like kind of a guide slop. Every second counts in Bingo. Let's do Grail real quick. Yeah. He like had like different expectations about people. Tryharding as like that much, right?
We
Oh,
can finally reach
seems
the
like he didn't like
pages.
it at all.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand.
And I'm pretty sure where did Domo find him? Yeah, he was
We still have
kinda
a little
big
bit of
on
time.
YouTube, but I think Chris posted some message or something that was like he only blew up because I invited him to a big randomizer race once. Just kind of funny. Like classic Chris sass. Never even heard of him, yeah, not missing much. He seemed like a really nice guy, which made the fact that he basically blew up, crashed out, would be the term used today, but it wasn't a fake back then. Makes it kind of funnier and sadder at the same time, I guess. I remember seeing his YouTube a bunch in suggestions, but I don't think I ever watched anything, yeah. Did he even practice properly? He did some matches, but like he obviously took it way less seriously than all the other competitors. But that kind of worms with that name. I mean, I don't think probably don't really need to care about that. He sounds like a bitch, eh? I always didn't like the guy. I found him weird when he randomly threw shade at the other content creators, saying he's not like others and is an actual die-hard Souls player, meanwhile getting his ass handed to him in Elden Ring. Also throwing shade at other ranking videos. Huh. Like, after. After Bingo Season 2 or before that? Also, I completely missed it because I was enjoying vacation in Iceland at that time, so that makes it even funnier. Like, I was literally looking at the Aurora Borealis at the time when this drama happened. Which is Omega based. Elden Ring DLC, I see, so way later.
Swimsuit on.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't heard of it, otherwise, since you always know some drama. You missed out. I mean, I don't think so, to be honest. Cinema time? Never learned not to be a dick. This part?
Mael. You should do the honors.
I was busy with Valorant back then, probably, fair. Right? This part, I guess. I think I was working lots of weekends around that then, so I missed almost all of that this season, I think.
I'm the fastest ball.
Instagram Reels time. I guess let's go to the monolith.
Swimsuit on.
Alright. I'm kinda curious about the Act 3. Because I guess mild spoilers for me. But I've seen like a lot of people mention that Act 3 is kind of strange in some ways. I'm kinda curious what's the issue people have with this Act 3, but also obviously don't say. Cinema time again, by the way. Gustav Kino even.
We can do this. For Gustav.
For all of them.
Cool. The monolith. Not even that bad compared to normal JRPG stories. I'm just like find it strange that I'm like level 46, 45 with people, and like you said you're like level 80, right, Joe, or something like that. Like, how am I going to still get so many levels to reach the end? Will I just have to grind? And at the same time also there's so many areas that still are like danger or just impossible to beat for me at this time. Like, when will I finally get the time to explore them? That's like the thing I'm confused about. Level 90, yeah, even that. So twice the level I am. What's the double header? It's when you get your I'm gonna say that. I don't want to be cursed today. Yeah, I played Kara and Pop the same day, and that was the season. I was just gonna say, it's when you get your dick sucked by 2 people. Sorry, I got possessed by demons. Say it so we can clip it and ship it. No one clips, so that's not true. I guess Python I clipped once. More than clipped once. Yeah, also that was the season where Aggie like didn't practice at all for the bingo season because like he obviously has insane like talent for Souls games. So he kind of thought he would be able to rely just on that, but all the other participants like grinded insanely and thought of all like different routes and stuff like that, so he kind of fell off or fell behind. And then next season he grinded insanely and did much better, right? First clip ever, let's go. That's an honor. Lil Egg classic. Also don't have Lil Egg sub. That is kinda crazy that Aggie like didn't grind, or sounds turbo arrogant. Kind of, yeah. But he was grinding the rando no hit back then, right? So he had like different priorities. And like he is just straight up like like he's the this is kind of sounds bad, but he is the reason why bingo even has any views, right? Like in the first place. So he didn't really have like a reason to grind it, right? Yeah, the Aggie SMH is from those matches. That's calling other people shit. I wouldn't really say so. I don't really think it's that way. It's more like he didn't expect how like insanely people grind it. Like Pop especially, right? Like she was living and breathing bingo. And Kara has both like Souls talent and he grinded, so makes sense that he won. Were there many new routes and findings that season? Yeah. Like so much. Like compared to... I didn't even see much season 1, but it was insane how many like strategies people found for that. Which always makes me like kind of... I don't know how I describe those feelings, but like figuring out like so much tech for like kind of an inconsequential and kind of like a almost like a fake competition, because I don't think like Elden Ring or like any Souls games is a stable enough game for like any serious competition. In my opinion, like there are people who just straight up play MOBA games for a living, and those games just straight up have RNG, so which just feels strange to me. Like 99% is still skill, but there is also just RNG. Hey Nerdy, nice to see you. How are you doing? How was your day? When are you leaving for the... or when are you starting the vacation, Nerdy? Wanted to ask. Talent is BS IMO, work matters way more. I think like there is an argument for both. Like there are people who just are more like naturally gifted with picking up stuff. But you can definitely like achieve the same success with hard work. But you will just have to put in more work than other people. Like in fighting games, right? It's the same. Like there are people who just have insane talent. They just pick up a fighting game and they will reach plat without like looking up a single guide. And then there are people like me who watch like 10 hours of guides and then still struggle to get out of silver. Hey, let me catch up on chat. Oh my god, the game is like holding my mouse cursor hostage. Now my Steam is holding my mouse cursor hostage, what the hell? I can't scroll up. Officer, please. Please, Mr. Officer. Nope. Just can't use my mouse. Okay, now it works. Needed to close Steam. Yeah, Aggie was playing Bingo for ages before Bingo Blurs. I mean, he like almost invented Bingo, right? For Souls games. Difference between Bingo 1 and 2 was insane. It's just stupid to do that. Yeah, but like I said, like he cared more about the random no-hit and his stream than Bingo that season. Season 1, no one really gave a shit. Yeah, kind of, in a way. I feel like if there weren't new routes, he might have been able to hang in there, not win, but still. Yeah. Like, he still plays, like, third or fourth, right? So even if he, like, didn't prepare, he still did extremely well. The RNG is where you sign with the winning or losing team. Definitely not me. I also don't think I have like any talent for video games. Starting vacation whenever I'm done with work today, damn. Hope that you can be done with work soon. I hope you enjoyed the time off. Hope you can get some time to relax. Seems like the work can be stressful, so hope you get some deserved rest. Talent can make work easier, but work beats unwork talent, yeah. Oh, you're going on a vacation too, Hash? Is it a staycation or are you going somewhere? I know it matters a bit, like I blew past my friend and got to play way before he did, but I think the fact that I've played so many games for so many years helped a lot. Could be also, yeah. I just need to convince Pop to delay going to USA by 1 week. He underestimated the effect of random weapons. Yeah, he also didn't really know which like random weapons were kind of meta. Like he had bad choices basically. And he still did extremely well without that, right? Even child prodigies, sure they pick stuff up way faster, but they also are made to practice that thing by their parents hours a day. Yeah, it's mostly like you will have easier time picking stuff up, and then you might not have to grind as much as the people who just aren't talented. But you can reach the same level. Going to Greece, my wife really wants to go somewhere sunny with beach. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Never been to Greece, I always wanted to go. I hope you have a lot of fun, Hash. Hope you post some pictures as well. Are you in my Discord? hash, by the way. No pressure to join, but if you do join, would love to see some pictures. Shameless plug too. Discord and Pythonic at the correct time. Thanks, Pythonic. Yeah, no pressure, but I would love to see pictures. Thought it was Domo. He, Domo, and Chris came up with most of the squares, if not all of them. I felt like Aggie mostly, and then with some help of Domo and Chris, I'm not sure. I blew past my friends because I constantly get omega obsessed with stuff, have no social life, and grind insane hours a day in my obsession. Same. For me, it's usually like I have easy time like picking something just from like extremely basic level. But once I get past the basic level, I reach a plateau, and I need to put a lot of effort to like get past the plateau. Which isn't exactly good because most, like some games, you don't, like just being at the basic plateau is not enough, like with fighting games, right? Discord didn't show up on on-screen chat? Huh. It might, I might have like some settings in the, like on-screen chat to not show commands maybe. Invite is invalid. Might expire. Let me send a new invite then. Try this link. Is that why people are not joining them? Let me update the link. Not a Sun enjoyer, I get burned really fast, yeah, same. You can hide in the under the shade, I guess, right? Like, how do I? How do I update this? Invite invalid, yeah. Need to figure out how to make a permanent, like, invite, I guess. So thanks for the warning, Hash. Ah, found it. Alright, it's replaced now. Yeah, pink section, by the way. Don't pick up anything quickly, at least I have not found it yet. At least I have the fortitude and drive to grind something, right? For Street Fighter 6, when I got into it, I think I was playing 4 hours a day. Baldur's Gate 3 I beat with no amount of release. Team. Scamming me of being scammed by Czech scammers? True! That's why, like, none of them joined recently. That's sad. Let me check if there's, like, a way to make a... Also, sorry for the yapping section, by the way. If someone is interested in the game right now. Server settings. Profile, maybe? Invites. It expires in 6 days. Yeah, it's fucked up. How can I do a... Okay, expire, never. Okay, so a new link. Okay, got it. Let's go. Nice music in the background at least. You can set number of uses, yeah, I found it now. Halo 2 was the worst for me and my friends. We played like 4 hours a day after school and like 12 hours a day on weekends. Damn. I mean, when Elden Ring came out, I had a vacation on Friday and Monday and probably Tuesday when it came out. And just over the weekend I played 40 hours, so I can also sometimes be obsessed. My friend that was most into Halo and his brothers at point were ranked top 1, 2 and 3 in the world at a big team battle for a bit. Damn. That's kinda nutty. Pick things up quite quickly, but have zero drive to actually be good at anything. Yeah, kind of the same, which is why I like wanted to pick up fighting games. So I like had the drive to like get better at some skill. So I can like don't lose my brain plasticity in learning new things. And in some ways it helped, I guess. Because like getting even past plat for me is like kinda hard. Just do what you enjoy. I think I should get checked out for ADHD probably, to be honest. But that's like the like cursed circle or like unending loop, right? Like signing up for ADHD requires you to not have ADHD to get like the motivation to do stuff, like or like the dysfunction, right? Played like 100 hours in the week Elden Ring launched. I'm not sure how much because then I had to work because I was actually in the process of leaving my old work. So unfortunately couldn't just take all of the vacation at the time, but probably finished it in like 10 days maybe. Was the worst Discord tag to have no hit leak tag or Gino tag? Gino, probably? No offense to Gino. Gino does seem like a cool guy. ADHD 4K. Make the number of uses infinity. Yeah, I set the number of uses, but it expires after like 7 days by default, so I needed to specifically set to have a link that never expires. Get 12 characters to diamond. Actually, recently did find that like one day the execution in Street Fighter 6 kind of clicked like the way you time combos. Like usually it would take me like couple of minutes just to learn a really basic like free move combo. Like I would be mashing the motion inputs and mashing the buttons. And I think because of Terry, where I needed to do some combos actually, like finally figure out how to like more reliably do like the cancels. Joe hit diamond in Valorant. Highest I got was mid gold and it was good enough for me. Still the only thing I have ever seen about Valorant and will ever see is the... I think I just turned around and went backward. The Kaedral clip that Twico posted in Pub's chat once. People were all this way complaining little bitches in gold. At my worst, I was waking up at like 2 PM, ate food while watching Rocket League guides videos, then proceeded to train mechanics and play about 12 hours while watching Rocket League streams just to do it again the next day, and it was for like weeks, if not months. Damn. Yeah, that is a mildly extreme, if it's not your like occupation. That's all you need to see. Yeah, I think so. Get up to somewhere in plat when I was playing it, and still stun most people in Valorant. Yeah, Twico is a noble. I mean, he has goat, so I think that only adds to the theory. My friend also, like the one I was in Scotland and Liverpool and Manchester recently, has goat. Doesn't seem like a pleasant disease. Cinema time. Boss fight time. Do you see the 33 changing? Boy, I sure do hope somebody got fired for this blunder. Also, this rock looks like a goat. Like, can you see it? Like eyes, horns, mouth. That's a goat. This part. Yeah, it's a very big lady. You can see her feet. See it? Yeah. I wonder if it's intentional or just random. Like it's pareidolia or something like that. I see it. I didn't even think of that. Did try hard a lot in World of Warcraft, but it ended up burning me out and gave it up. I mean, I also played Star Wars The Old Republic until 6 AM, but I was also in high school. So, like there I had time. Like, it would be 5 AM. I think I said this mini anecdote a bunch of times already, but it would be like close to 6 AM, maybe 5 AM, and I would be like looking for people to join me in a queue for like a big raid. Like, because I was grinding some raids just to like get some like currency that will give you the best gear at 6 AM in the morning on Saturday, and after that day I never played Star Wars The Old Republic again. What is this emote? You don't know that one? That's like an old school classic. I was studying at the time and it was all online, so I never did any work during the summer. After lockdown, yeah, I mean, that makes sense then. Never got into any MMOs. Probably lucky, to be honest. Recently thought about going back to Lost Ark, but luckily decided against it. Yeah. Be Yourself is a classic. Just be yourself. This part, but finally. Stalled insanely. It was kind of sad, like, reaching this part. I don't even feel good about it somehow, especially with the song, like the sad music. Get ready for a certified banger. Ah, damn. I forgot to heal. Shit. Lost Ark was the perfect MMO for me. Don't know why I stopped playing it. I think I know a single thing about Lost Ark. Is Robert Pattinson just dead forever with no real impact? I have no idea. Nullified. Do I just need to equip the barrier breaker? Probably not, doesn't make sense. Final boss? Probably not, because there is Act 3. Should help find the Ark. Paintress doesn't seem to react. Why is it so, like, bittersweet reaching this part? Who's Robert Pattinson? The guy from Twilight, but in this game it's Gustav. She's sad. Yeah, I guess it does feel kinda like... attacking a crying woman.
Let's spill some ink.
Lost Ark has some achievements that apparently still have 0% completion rate, which is kinda insane with how many players they had. Huh. Nice damage. It's a gimmick, for sure. Like, I'm not supposed to do any damage. Doesn't seem to react.
Now's our chance.
Now's our chance. Really? Don't feel bad about attacking a crying woman, you're doing 0 damage. True. Average player numbers are 11 to shit in Lost Ark. Which company published or developed Lost Ark? Needs Serpent Hunter. Time to tickle them grippers to get a reaction out of her. It's like the Lemmy bit. Ah, he got a reaction out of you. He got you exactly where he wanted. You played right in his hands. Anyone seen that bit? I like how the squad rolls up to this giant lady and the first instinct is to attack. I mean, she is a giant lady who is like killing all the people who reach a certain age, so... Oh, it is the Amazon game. So is Lost Ark the game that had the episode in secret level? Like the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger? They hated her their whole life, maybe just bring her some ice cream and she will stop. True. Also kinda sexist though. Doesn't seem to react. I need to do gradient attacks, maybe? No, it was a gimmick.
Our attacks do nothing.
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work.
That's what I was going to say.
Wait, my L.
I don't think this is...
No.
Cinema time. Dutch angle, by the way. It probably hurts. Holy shit, I don't know what's happening, same. But it's provocative. It gets the people going. Necessary in this chat, alright, I'll add it after the cutscene.
Everybody okay?
Is it minor spelling mistake? I bet it's minor spelling mistake. I knew it.
Follow her. Quickly.
What?
This might be our only chance.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Let's add the emote. My favorite part of the minor spelling mistake emote is that they didn't remove the "but every end has its beginning" or whatever at the end. What does it say specifically? But every end marks a new beginning, yeah? It's the Final Fantasy 14 cutscene, right? Like when they restarted the whole game, because it was so bad they had to remake the whole game basically. Oh, it's New World, not Lost Ark. The one I meant, yeah, Tico. There is a Valorant streamer called Joe the Boza. Have not seen that in that emote before. I guess that's why the stream has educational tag, by the way. I should... Oh, yeah, I should heal. I thought they'd heal me, but nope. Find the Painter's Heart at the top of the monolith. Cool.
We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you alright, Mael? Up there. She's the paintress.
Ooh.
She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
I really like the paint ink effects on the sky. Wanted to try Lost Ark, but it wasn't available here. That's shitty. Just Strive Hayes has a great video about the timeline of New World and all the bugs and exploits people found. It's very funny, but also like 15 minutes long. Damn. Is it just a video that's made in Japanese, or is there so many bugs that it takes 50 minutes to talk about all of them? Not know much about the FF14 restart they did, but honestly that's on a mega base. They'll make it in-game event, just nuking everything. Yeah. I only know about it because of the no-clip documentary they made about it. Still not available. Went to see minor spelling mistake in Aggie's chat to see if the text is there. And there's just people in there. You catch them making not only bugs, just everything that went wrong, and there was enough to make a series out of it. Damn. That's funny. Let's take over Aggie's chat. Should I offline raid Aggie if he doesn't start streaming by the time I stop? Probably a good idea, right? Actually, today we are raiding Nerdy. Nerdy stream. I mean, that depends on Nerdy, but what if we just raid Nerdy? Is it the guys from the beginning of the game? Basically, but probably mildly stronger.
Ready?
What was the random command as I posted in Mob's chat when we randomly checked something? I don't remember. But I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. Ah shit, I banged my microphone, sorry. Hope it wasn't too loud. I guess minor spelling mistake doesn't have the text, and that's probably where I see the emotes most, I see. So it's a better version. Don't remember either, and I think I was the one who caught him. Let me just scroll through all of Azaz's chat history from past like 4 months. Sure, that's gonna take only 20 seconds. Just click the first link. I mean, that's the one that most people use.
Here's your card.
Like, Pub has the exact same one. So,
Thunder, strike swift.
fine. Should just filter for command, since it was a command, or like exclamation mark. You can filter for specific phrases in chat history. You can even like order it. So if you wanted to see like first message from someone, you would have to scroll like 40,000 messages, for example. Aggie doesn't have 7TV for some reason, so the FFZ or BTT V1 is different. Can you download the history? I don't think so. You can only download the Orchid history. And it takes like 2 months for them to fulfill the request, even though by GPS standards they need, or they should do it by 2 weeks or something. I think Azaz has less messages than commands in Pub's chat because of Doofy 1 alone. I mean, he doesn't chat that often, to be fair. So I could technically check. I just clicked into Pub's channel and just see Tanzer posting. Really? Minor spelling mistake. Why did you even want your chat history? I was curious. God. It's fun to have the data, yeah, exactly. I just wanted to know like how long it will take them to fulfill it. And was just curious to see like if I can find first message in Pub's chat and stuff like that. Every unhinged thing I said. Yeah, I wonder why Aggie doesn't have the 7TV enabled. I'm not sure if it's like the quality, like average quality of 7TV emotes, or if it's because of like why 7TV was created. Like he objects morally, maybe. Walkies like this emote. That's a classic. How many walkies? It's probably gonna take way longer than I expected to see if I can find the random Azaz command. Spying on Azaz like that. Also like the emote. It's an interesting one. At this rate, we will beat the next mob in an hour. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a turn-based game. Yeah, I don't think I'll find it. Also just feels strange, to be honest. Krakow. Or Krteček. Like the Krtek guy. The mole that the pub has behind her. The Czech classic. Krtekek. I wonder if there's a version like that. I could call it that way. Yeah, I think I probably missed it. Or it's too... too long ago. Also, like, the window for chat messages is extremely tiny, so scrolling through it is kind of impossible. Network failed to fetch, thanks MTV. Insane mashing speed to get a K between fat-fingered E and R. It's probably gonna be even something boring if I end up scrolling there. This one's pretty good kek Q. Krtek star. That's horrifying. Krtek Pog. Why is there Krtek Cobain? Krtek Pain. Crack. Alright, let's get back to the game. Insane stalling. Oh, I exploded my eardrums. Rip Luna, I guess. Is this like a cartoon character? Yeah, it's like a children's cartoon.
Okay.
Oh my god. Mine too, yeah, I bet.
Merci.
There's one episode where the Krtek, the little mole, or Krteček, like digs up like a well that has like a water spring, like underground water spring, and when he drinks it, he starts singing, where the implication is basically that he found like underground alcohol, I guess. So, I like loved that episode so much as a kid, but never really
Blade cut through the flames.
put the two and two together. There is like a joke about alcohol, which is very Slavic, I guess. Game doesn't let your mouse go. Game gets angry when you stall. Yeah. French are taking revenge on me. What is this? Water texture as well. Alcohol was so common in shows when I was a kid. Yeah. This is like a specifically children's show, right? Even like Tom and Jerry have alcohol jokes. Yeah, I guess true. But they also have like implied violence, right? And Kertek is like very wholesome, like preschool kind of TV show. Drunk people in Looney Tunes and stuff. Yeah, and like the imagery of like XXX, like bottle that has XXX on it, like a moonshine, is very common in those media. Smoking too, yeah, also true. I taught you about the real world, alcohol, wine, sex in movies and sex on TV. Where are those good old-fashioned values? Or something. So, I think my game broke, like it went black and white. I think my GPU is dying. Cool. Can I shoot it?
Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire.
Hey Kramer, nice to see you. How are you doing? How was your day? This is what happens on my phone after bedtime. This is zone lighting, yeah, obviously was a deliberate choice. Still see colors? Oh damn. I guess I'm drunk / high. Voice is colorblind, or that, yeah. Day has been dying, how about you? Hope the day has been dying well. Yeah, doing alright. Work is pain in the ass, but that's nothing new. I was trying to gaslight, but failed. I mean, I understood. Of course. Oh my god.
Chroma is flowing.
Does anyone actually know where the term gaslighting comes from? Try to gaslight, get made fun of. Have you ever been high? Allegedly, yes. On both edibles and smoke. And edibles are terrible. Hope your butt pain goes away. Thanks. Not a real saying. I get it. Almost got me. It's from a play. Is it from a play or was it popularized by the movie? I thought it was popularized by the Ingrid Bergman movie. Didn't know it was a play before. What the fuck did you smoke to see in black and white? You don't wanna know. The gas station weed hits different. Why didn't you like the edibles? I had them once and I felt like I was melting basically. And at one point I basically started feeling like the gravity was like affecting me on a different axis. Like I basically thought I was being pulled to a side and I had to basically hold like a kitchen counter to basically not feel like I'm falling to the side. Sounds like a great fucking time to me. Yeah, I mean, that one was nicer. And I also like laughed at every single fucking bullshit, of course. And the second time I had it, I basically just had insanely high heart rate. Like I thought my heart was going to explode, and that was not pleasant. So one okay experience and one really bad experience. It was Patrick Hamilton played first, and that got popularized as the movie, I see. I always thought the movie was the one that popularized it, but good to know, I guess. Recreational weed is legal here and have never been high. Don't recommend it. Yeah, I don't know, like when I smoked it, it was fine.
Blades cut through the flames.
But it's not something I would seek out, I guess. But definitely don't recommend edibles. But maybe I just had bad experience. Allegedly, I mean. The movie was more popular than the play, but the origin was the play, yeah, makes sense.
Take down their shields.
40-yard jumps.
If I die, so be it.
That's the time to sit down. Yeah. But when I sat down, it didn't help, honestly.
Try me.
Oh my god. But one time my friend and I chilled after training. He made some milk with the leftover weight medical stuff he has, and holy fucking shit, I never lost his eye. My friend was like, alright, let's grill something, and I was just following him around staring at him like Kurtek stare, not being able to get a single thing done. Yeah. That sounds about right, honestly.
You saved me.
God damn it. Always a bit too late. The parry window is larger than I always expect. Like I'm trying to be basically perfect, and you can actually do a bit before. Nothing against the people that smoke, but I like watching the dumbest fucking kids in school turning into MacGyver, turning random stuff into bongs pipes. Kinda funny though. Wasn't there someone in... Was it Pools or maybe just some chatter? In some FGC chat, and he was called like hot dog flavored bong water. Which honestly, insane name. I respect it. The only thing about edibles is not waiting long enough, and thinking it's too weak when in reality it hasn't even hit yet. And if you take more, you get fucked up. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like extremely treacherous that way, right? Because it can take like 2 hours even. Never met a chronic weed user who can hold a real conversation at a reasonable place. I don't think I met a chronic weed user, to be honest. Or I just met and didn't know, I guess. One of my friends was so proud he turned a Jenga block into a pipe. I was like, just like, do you have brain damage? Gonna be on Scraddle next Friday too.
Take your shot.
Good for him, to be honest. Usually takes 2+ hours. Yeah, which is a lot. Unless you didn't eat anything that day, maybe. Makes sense.
Take down their shields. I'm ready.
Maybe I'll finally parry one attack. Good timing, I guess. I have two friends that smoke pretty often, and you can even tell they smoke that much. I guess depends on the definition of chronic. As in almost every day. If not every day, then. What if instead of chronic, it was the chronic? Like the strain? I mean, I drink, which is also bad for you, so I try not to judge too harshly, yeah. But isn't, like, smoking weed extremely bad for your lungs? Like, even once a week is way worse than if you smoke cigarettes daily. The smartest man I know was gushing about how tasty barbecue crisps are for... Crisps? Are you British, Pythonic? For 2 hours the first time he got high. I mean, barbecue chips are actually really nice. So I do agree with that guy. Also know the typical stoner guys who take like 2 minutes to process information. I didn't know what was the right word in a transatlantic chat. I wish I knew the transatlantic accent. That would be a fun bit. Drinking is bad for your liver. I try to just keep it to Friday and Saturday though. Also, like, doesn't it raise like some chances of cancer for you? There's a video by Howtown about like how bad alcohol is for you. I haven't watched the full video yet, I'm not sure why. I think I just got distracted. And like the conclusion there was like basically any amount of alcohol is bad for you, but like there is a difference between like binge drinking and just like getting 2 drinks or 4 drinks on a Friday. But for sure, like any amount of alcohol is bad for you. But like, for example, also just like having 2 drinks on a Friday or something is basically as low as like, I don't know, eating a piece of cheese every single day. Howtown is great, yeah. Love the channel. Alcohol is bad, but loneliness is worse. That's also true. Trying to switch over to vaping, don't know how much of a difference it makes. Doesn't vaping also fuck up lungs really bad? I have no idea. I think I can be mildly proud of the fact that I literally never had a cigarette. Not even like a puff of a cigarette smoke. Cheeseburgers can also be bad for you. All about moderation, yeah. And I guess at that point it's more of like a risk calculation for you. Fuck. I'm just gonna send in the reserve team. Got deep real fast, true. stay away from vaping and smoking. It will be good. Popcorn lungs. Is popcorn lungs the lungs that Popcorn Man has?
You're outmatched. My, what lovely feet.
What lovely feet. Cool. Many people are saying that. Only had cigarettes or drunk, yeah, that's the happens to many people. Mighty strike, sure. Attacks the expedition. I don't know why I can't parry a single attack today. I'm asthmatic though, so it's enforced. Yeah, makes sense. Probably had 6 full cigarettes ever in my life and 3 chews. Kinda hate nicotine. I had the... what is it called? Like the Swedish... snus maybe? Like the Swedish chewing tobacco, basically like the pouches. Once, just to try them because we were in Sweden and friend bought some. It made my head spin like instantly. Yeah, snus. So, not a pleasant experience. Didn't like it at all. Take like 2 drugs and be fucked up because of 0 nicotine tolerance. Yeah. Did smoke a bunch of shisha at like 18-20. I also had a bunch of shisha. Smoked with friends for like a year or 2. I had it like, I don't know, 8 times in my life. Nicotine fiend and think I would die without it then. So you smoke cigarettes? Or something else? I had a chew once, realized I love nicotine too much, I will never try it again. Also fair. My friend also used those for a long time and I'll never let that shit get near me. Like in what way? Also tried that shit they catapult into your nose at Oktoberfest and completely fucked me up. Snoop tabak? No clue how that's called in English. What the fuck is the nicotine catapult? That sounds extremely unhinged.
Thunder. Strike swift. Let's spill some ink. Blade cut through the flames. I'm waiting.
Shit. How is this not like variable at all? I know, skill issue. Just vape now, maybe pipe if a friend has one, I see. I mean, vaping is like still, even though like we don't know the long-term effect, it's still healthier than cigarettes, right? Was hammered and then tried that thing. All I remember was hitting on a group of girls, throwing my mac out the car window when someone was driving me home and puking all over my fence. It was a great time. That's insane, yeah. There are even our competition where they basically try to get as much as they can up their nose. Snorting straight tobacco. How like, what do you, like, what's the catapult part? That's like the thing I'm confused about. Pulverized tobacco. Powdered tobacco leaves. But I still don't understand how. Like, what's the catapult part?
Let's spill some ink.
Looking it up is easiest to understand it, yeah, probably.
Blade, cut through the flames.
I'm kinda skill issuing right now.
Careful, my own.
Okay, she can shoot this guy as well. Shoot this guy. And this one maybe?
Finesse and precision.
Okay, he jumps so he won't kill everyone. Okay, I didn't die, that's most important at this point.
Let's spill some ink.
They would go Ains Day 3 or what the fuck and then launch it at your nose. And that was your cue to snort it up at your nose. It was brutal. Just snort coffee grounds at that point. It was a little catapult on a spring and it would launch that shit in your face. This is insane. Bavarian nonsense. I guess let's ask Taker next time we see him. Yeah, I don't know what to say, honestly. So, like, when they launch it at your face, is it like a powder bomb, or is it? Let me check really quickly. Strange video. Snuff World Championship happened in Germany. Oh, let's check it on the stream, I guess. Wrong scene. This was at a sanctioned German restaurant here too, wasn't even some random party. They really wonder why Bavarians are made fun of. Snuff VR. Snuff powder bomb might kill someone. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering why. Like, where does the catapult part comes from?
For one day only, people
Oh my
from
god,
all over the
Lederhosen.
globe descend on the German town of Peutenhausen in
Oh,
Bavaria
Lederhosen.
for the Snuff World Championships. That's right.
The big like glasses aren't even good for drinking beer. Like it goes stale or like
World
flat.
Championships. That's right. Competitors battle it out to put as much snuff up their nose
Oh
as
my
possible.
god, that's
The aim is to
disgusting.
consume 5 grams within 60 seconds. But it's not just about volume. Competitors must be tidy as well, because points are also awarded for cleanliness. The region of Peutenhausen
Actually,
is
I
home
want
to
to
2 dozen
like,
snuff
that
clubs.
might make
and
me
competitors come from as
throw
far
up.
afield as the US, even if they're not keen to admit what they're up to.
Oh, no, we keep it a secret. No, I tell them that we're representing the United States of America in an international competition, World Championship. And then they ask me what we do, and then I kind of tap dance a little bit and don't quite explain exactly how it is.
Competitors wear a bib, and anything that's dropped or sticks to the fingers and face is collected and removed from a competitor's final weight.
So where's the
But be
catapult?
warned, sneezing is a
God.
serious no-no. Any
That's
competitor
so
that does
nasty.
is immediately disqualified.
I don't know why that got me so much. Turn it off, please. Where's the link? That link raises more questions than it answers, honestly. So you would get your face close to it and it would just slam it into your nose and you would snort and get some on your face and in your nose. Oh, I see. It's not like catapulted from a distance. More like a seesaw, I guess. It's only the championship. Makes me shit to be bad German. Stop streaming. Usually you would just put a bit in your hand and snort it. With the catapult you just shoot it straight. Oh my god. I usually don't get like grossed out by stuff, but this one got me for some reason. Which way should I go? Probably. Same, yeah, I don't know why. But did not like that at all. Sorry, forgot to switch to game sync. Thanks, Tika. The process of making friends with a tiny spider. Was that in the recommended videos? Dracaris really be doing anything but with their addiction. I mean, that's the part of the addiction, I guess. Wouldn't really be an addiction if you weren't addicted. Really makes you think.
Blade cut through the blades. Marielle.
Like just stop, bro, it's not that hard. I guess when you put it that way. And now I absolutely nailed the parries. Might actually still have a packet of snuff lying around somewhere in my room that I don't know how I got during a strike night out. How old is it? It's probably not edible at this point.
A storm is coming. Ice shatter.
Let's do Plentiful Harvest.
Finesse and grace.
Only gets better with age, surely. For more life tips, try to scam me and check on Discord. Yeah, we might finally get some more bots now that the link is working. So I hope you get some, Twika.
Blade engulf my blade.
Let us stay there.
Gonna go sleep night now. Good night, everyone. Have a great rest of the stream and day or night. Alright. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Otherwise, hope you have a wonderful night. The music is so loud, I straight up like can't talk. There was a motivational poster for a gym that said falling down is acceptable, throwing up is acceptable, passing out is acceptable, but quitting is not acceptable. And over the photos of people working out, someone replaced it with people drinking huge mugs of beer. That's funny. Crushed gloves. My friend in like 9th grade at school had the smartest idea. of trying to smoke a cinnamon stick. Obviously it didn't work. The music is so good, yeah, it's amazing, but it's sometimes a bit loud, like I can't hear myself talk and just fumble my words. Oh boy, genius. I get barely lit on fire, of course. And even then when it lit, like what are you gonna inhale? Sounds like something I would try.
Finesse and grace.
Very funny though.
Ready to parry.
Has to be insanely old since the last time I went out was like 2+ years ago. Kinda excited about it. Huh. Had a friend that tried to smoke a pretzel stick. I mean, that's probably at least flammable. Sounds like something I would try. You could crush it and put it up in a pipe. Yeah. Probably extremely bad for your lungs. OG cinnamon challenge, true. Anyone else grew up with sugar cigarettes? I think so. Yeah, bubblegum cigarettes. Pretzel stick was even a fat one with a hole in the middle, so it kinda worked. Huh. Isn't that just inhaling coal smoke, basically? If you don't think about it.
Ice shatter.
Yes, yep. I like smoking cinnamon would burn like hell. Probably not. I think it just straight up didn't work. Coleslaw. Coals. Inhaling coleslaw sounds like a Midwestern euphemism for something. Hey, you wanna inhale coleslaw at my place on Saturday? I bet that would work on many a Minnesotan. Me whenever there is a coleslaw at the function. If it's vinegar based, sure. I like mayo based coleslaw as well. To be honest. Whenever I hear something stupid that sounds like a Midwest euphemism. I mean, isn't coleslaw like very Midwestern food? I feel like it's a very, like, American Midwest food. I like mayo based as a side, vinegar as a side, or on pulled pork sandwich. I mean, I would probably like both, but I still like mayo based one a lot. Don't know what based coleslaw I ate, but I like it. If it was creamy and had like white stuff on it, someone came in your food, but also could have been mayo based coleslaw. We love that shit here, yeah. That's what I thought. For mayo based, it's gotta be light mayo. If it's drowning, it's gross, yeah, for sure. And someone was me. Good for you. Did 0 damage. Because it was so delicious. Cast a spell.
Danger.
That's better.
You shot? Ready to evade. Okay.
Nice. Very good, by the way. Don't hate the mayo-based one, but I like the vinegar-based a lot more. I don't think I ever like had a vinegar-based coleslaw. Coleslaw is not that popular here. Until kind of lately, I guess, and in only the mayo-based one. Like, we have different cabbage with vinegar dishes here. And I do like those. Just wouldn't associate them with coleslaw, I guess. On has a great recipe for vinegar coleslaw. I need to make sauerkraut, speaking of cabbage. Yeah, you can post it in food if you get it. Just so it's somewhere where I can look it up. I kind of want to make pulled pork, especially now that I have AC, so I can actually like have oven running for 6 hours. I would try some vinegar coleslaw. Damn, didn't break. Surely this will break though.
Finesse and precision.
I should have done gradient charge first.
Careful. He's building up chroma. I'm ready. Feeling better.
Let's go, elemental genesis. Oh, he has shield though. Still probably worth it. I can do actually Tremor first. Insane Giga Brain, by the way. Because it removes shields, and now I can do elemental genesis.
Meet your reckoning.
That was good. First time I made a smart play in this game. Cleansing Tint. Healing Tint also remove all status effects. Nice. Level 1 to level 15.
An advantage.
What did I get from it? Oh, Color of Lumina. Aren't you glad you took elemental genesis? And now that I know, I can just activate it with light stains, like the multicolor stains. It's actually like kind of easy to pull off, but it has to be a mini boss fight, because in normal fights you don't have enough turns to actually cast it.
Well, that will help.
It's nice it's for AP too, yeah, that's true. There's so many skills that are like high AP. And sometimes it's insanely easy to build AP. Like whenever there's an enemy that has multi-hit attack, you will never have like low AP, and then there are enemies that just have only one attack and you will always struggle. All other instant spells are 9, yeah. Alright, I can shoot, I guess, now. Okay, that didn't do a lot of damage. This one did, though. Quickly attack Smile. Get blasted, Bozo. Attacks slowly. Bro studied the Morgoth act of delayed attacks. I just don't know how to parry this guy's attack, I guess. Like, he gets me literally every single time.
Here's your card.
Yeah, let's just do damage. Okay, died. Nice, nice. Now, where do I go? I guess here? Nope. Somewhere over here, perhaps? Yeah, that looks correct. Ooh. Eiffel Tower.
Again. Teaching her children to paint, huh?
Teaching her children? Am I going to be going through like all of the main areas of the game? Because I was in the like meadows section now. That seems like that's the flying waters section. Probably gonna be something later as well. Obviously. Rhetorical question. Yeah, this is exactly like flying waters. But gold, I guess. Yep, even the enemies are here. No flag though. I should heal. Nice. I don't remember the enemies in Flying Waters at all. I remember this guy mildly, but I only remember that it had like attacks I never quite understood. Can I like remove his arm? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's do... oh, it's not dead, never mind. Let's do immolation. Could be dead. Never mind. Not even close.
Blade cut through the blades.
Why does she play twice in a row? Kinda strange.
Take down their shields. That's better.
The storm is coming.
My favorite part is whenever I do like a counter or something, when you get like 20 different pop-ups from all the Pictos and Luminas. It's very satisfying.
Well, well.
Rain of fire, I guess.
Flames. Rain. Let us stay now.
Feel the burn.
Just taking fire. Should kill him.
I saw your future.
It should be that. Yeah. The burn is so nice. And actually a really nice weapon upgrade as well. Oh, it's a merchant. Mistra. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, hello there. You're new. Haven't seen you lot before. How'd you get here? Me? I've been stuck here for ages. Don't know how I got here. Quite a mystery, that. Tremors, ground starts floating, then bam. Here I was all by my lonesome. Would have been lonely too, nobody to talk to. That I'm quite an adept conversationalist. Yeah, I can talk enough for two. That and scavenging odds and ends has kept me quite busy. I'm a merchant after all, and what's a merchant with no wares? But not many customers around here though, very few. None in fact. And what's a merchant with no customers? Just a walking bit of storage, eh? But now you're here, you want to take a look, yes? Yep. Fragaro. I probably already have this, right? But different level. Graham shot spin the bestial wheel to random value. Oh. It's a Monaco weapon. If stance has base attack switches to offensive stance, counter attacks apply defenses. I don't like that much. Let's fight the merchant. With CL, probably. Yeah. Seems like the easiest for this kind of job. And she also has a lot of health.
Here we go.
Oh, he's actually kinda strong. I love the roll he does.
I'm waiting.
Get counted, bozo. Get attacked, bozo. I should have healed probably. Yep, I should have healed. The fucking Superman punch. This attempt, surely. Hey Mira, nice to see you. How are you doing? How was your day? Yeah, let's do a merchant. Mods,
Today.
make him walk the plank. Does she not have energizing prayer? Oh, she does. Blank. Day was good, hope you're doing well also. Glad to hear your day was good. I had an alright day. Are you back from the vacation? Or like when did you return? Get broken, bozo. Get focused, bozo.
I'm waiting.
Return Wednesday, I see.
Do me in.
I hope you had a lot of fun. The pictures were really nice that you posted in the Discord. Looked really cool. 2 days home now, yeah. 2 days, I guess.
Let's go.
I should probably heal.
Okay.
That was a smart decision. Shadowbringer, I guess.
Time to strike.
And now I can Phantom Blade. And he's dead.
Smile today.
Yep. 45 damage, okay. Woohoo, more duels, please. Yes, indeed. Yes, you've definitely earned the right to shop my choices good. Trade. Energizing Cleanse. Level 15. Dispel the first negative status effects received and gain 2 AP. Sure. Avenge my birds for me, yeah? Instead of anti-charming? Energizing Cleanse. Holy sh. Can also get this one maybe? Wait, what does it feed? Double mark requires one more. I have so many I need to learn. I'm gonna grind it later, I guess. Don't want to change it in the middle of the story, I guess. Or in like a an important story part.
An advantage.
I'm going the right way. Alright. Ooh, a flag. This actually seems like exactly like one. Flying waters area. Tainted waters. Cool. Let's raise agility. I feel like I'm getting so much crits. I almost don't need more luck. But obviously gonna raise more luck. 0 points in defense, hell yeah. Why would you need defense if you never get hit? And I obviously never get hit. Surely. I'm not coping. Wildfire instead of immolation, maybe? What stains does it generate? Yeah, it does red and multicolor. So if I do this one and then ice next turn, I basically can cast Elemental Genesis. And it costs only 8 AP, so should be very doable. Yeah, let's unlock it. And add it instead of immolation. And what is this for? Oh, it's a free revive. Why did I never check this part of the skill tree? 2 additional AP consumes. Oh, it's 5. 5 AP, that's kind of a lot. And she has 10 finally. Deals extreme single target damage. 1 hit though. That's icky. Deals high dark damage to all enemies. 3 hits. Consumes Portal for increased damage. Oh, this one applies. I don't want. I want consumes. So do I just want Dark Wave, I guess? Instead of... maybe Delaying Slash, because It literally never delays anyone. I have never seen it work. What about Mile? She has 4. And I don't think I want anything for 4. Yeah. Yeah, sucks. Sucks to suck. Cool. And on that disappointing note, I think that's gonna be it from me for today.